So I lost my pencil again.
There was already a pencil out here, so that explains where some of them went to.
Stay hydrated.
Yep, so we got our water, we got our stuff. We're going to be doing ELA, so we're starting off with some kind of poetry, and then we're going to continue on with the capitalization situation. So you'll read one, I'll read one, you read one, I read one, okay?
Okay.
This one's called I Wandered Lonely as a Cloud by
William Wordsworth. I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats on high over vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, beside the lake beneath the trees, fluttering dancing in the breeze.
Okay, so it says a vale right here. This vale is a valley.
Okay.
Continuous as the stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way, they stretch in never-ending line along the margin of a bay. 10,000 I saw at a glance, tossing their heads in sprightly dance. And sprightly is like full of energy.
Okay. The waves beside them danced, but they outdid sparkly waves in glee. A poet could not but be gay. Such a jocund company. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth that show to me had brought.
For oft when on my couch I lie, in vacant or in pensive mood, they flash upon that inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude, and then my heart with pleasure fills. Okay, so he saw those daffodils on a hill, and so even when he's bleak and tired and sad and everything, he remembers them.
Yes.
Can I have some?
Yes. I wish I had sunglasses.
Well, if I could find a different spot, I could turn my angle. I guess I could. Turn so that the sun's not in our eye.
Now I can see it better, I think.
I just gotta
So you've been watching?
Okay, you should be the main one here. It's supposed to, and I don't want everything in the background to be. I don't want to see like broken bands and stuff in the background.
Okay.
Can we?
Yeah. Let's turn back the other way. I'll suffer, like always.
Really? Okay. So now we have the pond, right?
Yeah. Nothing else back there.
We have to be careful with what we show because you don't want people finding us and kidnapping you. All right, so text-dependent questions. Part A. You can sit sideways, I guess, if you need to.
Which of the following identifies a theme in the poem? A. The beauty of nature brings people's pleasure.
Slow it down, I can't hear you.
I can't.
They can't either, then.
The beauty of nature brings people pleasure. Nature results a variety of emotions that humans feel. Humans rarely appreciate the beauty of nature that surrounds them. Nature is the best inspiration for hopeful artists. And that's it. I should end it weirdly. The beauty of nature brings people pleasure. Part B. Which detail from the text best supports the answer to Part A? I wandered lonely as a cloud that floats high over vales and hills. A poet could not but be gay in such a jocund company. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth the show to me had thought that brought. In vacant or in pensive mood.
In vacant
or in pensive mood, they flash upon the inward eye. I gazed and gazed, but little thought what wealth.
Does those convey pleasure? To
None
be
of them
gay
do.
is to be happy. And
They
jocund,
both
if you read it down here, if we read it on the other page, it talks about what that means. Where's the poem? Where'd the poem go? see. Right here.
Okay. So the good one. How does the poet's use of sound influence the mood of the poem? The poet uses a predictable rhyme scheme to create a cheerful mood. The poet uses free verse to create a serious mood. The poet uses repetition to develop the feeling that nature is constant. The poet emphasizes the pleasure of nature through alliteration.
You mean illustration?
No, alliteration.
Alliteration.
Yes.
Which means what?
No, let's go back.
Was it a rhyming one?
Yeah.
So that's probably it then. The rhyming one to get the cheerful mood.
I got a pencil.
It's supposed to be about cheerful daffodils.
Okay. How do the words describing nature in lines 12 through 14 contribute to the tone of the passage? Line 12 through 14. Line 11, 12, 13, 14. Tossing their heads in sprightly dance, the waves beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. 10,000 saw I at glance, tossing their heads in sprightly dance. The waves beside them danced, but they outdid the sparkling waves in glee.
Okay, so what's the question?
How do describing nature in lines 12 through 14 contribute to the tone of the passage?
Okay, so use the describing words. They had like sprightly dance.
Sprightly
and glee.
Dance and glee. It's freaking pollen season. Hate it. There you go.
Alright. So now we have to do the discussion questions, and these are the ones you're supposed to do all of those things for. Don't do that. Okay. If you have to, go get something else and use it to wipe your nose. Alright, brainstorm answers to the following questions in the space provided. Be prepared to share your original ideas in a class discussion. In the past, how has nature influenced your mood? Describe the experience and how it impacted you.
Well, I live in nature, so.
Okay, so how does nature influence your mood? Right now it's making you very allergic.
Yes, there you go. The pollens from the flowers are making me very allergic.
What's that do to your mood?
It makes me have bad allergies.
There you go. So to describe the experience and how it impacted you. So you say, it makes me irritable and tired because I have allergies.
Tired and what?
Irritable. Cranky.
There you go. In the context of the poem, what can individuals gain from spending time?
No, hold on. It says, how in the past, how has nature influenced your mood? Describe the experience and how it affected you. So pollen makes me sneeze. So okay. Oh, God.
Is it coming toward us?
It might. Hang on, everybody. Wow, that was like a water spout. You can't see it, but it's here. It's going through the pond. See it?
It's right there. Stop taking my homework! Look at that! That is perfect. Oh my God!
We're not in a good spot. It might shift. I'm gonna keep going.
Where'd you come from?
It's way up there.
Uh-oh. No, I can wait till it goes away. Look at it! Up there!
Oh, wow. Look at that. Wow.
Wow!
That was fun. Caught that on live stream. I thought it might be a really, really good one because it almost flipped the stuff out of the pond. I mean, out of
Oh, there it is still.
out of the pool. It's on the other side of the fence, right?
Yeah. Ferroni's just laying through it.
I know, he sleeps there. What are you doing,
They
Ferroni?
just littered it.
Are you sad, Ferroni? Oh, there it is on the road. That was crazy.
I didn't try running at all. All right. Well,
Yeah, I guess that's fine. But I mean, you're gonna have to turn these into essays somehow.
do I?
If we
It's
have
no
time.
fair.
So I mean, like I said, at least give me something to work with. I mean, try to answer these a little bit more like.
Does that count as nature?
efficiently.
Yeah. That's so.
Anyway,
It's a pass.
just move on. You've already started.
In the context of the poem, got dirt in my eye.
Yeah.
What can individuals gain from spending time in nature? How is the relationship between man and nature portrayed in this poem? Well, nature can help man feel better, even if they're gloomy.
Yeah, man is nature. Nature is man. They're supposed to be one and the same. So when you go out to nature, it can be very, very healing. And when you're in a bleak place, you can remember how nature made you feel, and you can call upon that, and make yourself feel better.
Yes.
So remember, but there are two parts, and it's the same thing. So you answer the first part, and then you answer the second part, and you write a full sentence about it in between. Okay.
Okay. What can individuals gain from spending time in nature? Is fear true in nature too? It can also give you fear like this now?
It can. It can give you true fear.
As individuals can gain warmth, food, comfort, and fear.
But it's also talking about... okay, it says in the context of the poem. Not
Can
what
gain
you
warmth?
think.
Oh.
Not what you get, but it says you have to read the question. It says in the context of the poem.
I will have it again. Warmth is true, like that fuzzy feeling.
Giddiness.
I don't even know what that means. I can't use words I don't even know.
When glee and giddiness are all the same, and you better know, because that's what you're supposed to do here. You're supposed to witness and write everything down, and if you have a limited amount of words to use, it's going to get really boring to read, don't you think?
Yeah.
You really think our ancestors, our descendants are going to want to read things that say just like, bland words all the time? There's 1,000 ways to describe something, and people use like the word red. It's like, what about crimson? What about scarlet?
Yeah. The context.
The relationship is, and that's just overwriting anyway.
Is you can gain like comfort,
giddiness, glee,
gloom, comfort, gleam,
glee, Glee. It was one of your spelling words a couple weeks ago.
Glee, giddiness. Did I spell it right?
No.
That's what I hate.
Giddy. Giddiness.
Giddiness?
Yep.
Yay. I almost took off my work too. I should have let it.
I would have been really mad. Because then we only have like math to do, and
I would have ran it real quick and got the math down. And then you always in the papers. I could have just told the dust will turn into my school.
And it would have been live streamed. So.
Yep, so I'm like, just do it. The teachers look it up.
Alright.
Glee, giddiness, comfort, glee, giddiness, and happiness. Pretty much what glee and giddiness is.
That's fine.
And allergies.
You already said comfort, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he is comforted by those thoughts as he's like gloomily laying there and having a crappy life.
I love summertime for the dust devils. I like how we didn't do anything about it. We just stood there and watched it.
I was almost getting ready to run.
Why?
Because I thought I was going to shift direction here and pelt us with a bunch of rocks and twigs. That hurt.
We had it once happen.
Yeah.
We had it behind a U-Haul. Alright. Oh, wait. How is the relationship between man and nature portrayed in this poem? Oh, wait. I said that in the context of relationship is comfort you can
Yeah,
gain.
that's fine. I still have no idea how we're supposed to turn that into an essay, but I'll figure it out.
Honestly, when they're just In the context of the poem, how do we define beauty? What does the speaker find beautiful about the daffodils? Say evidence from this text, your own experience in other literature, art, and history in your history. We have the tiny little space. Just tiny little space.
Well, these are just basically your notes for the essay. Okay, so it says, in the context, how do they describe beauty? Where does it say anything about beauty anyway? Does it say anything about it?
No, I don't even remember reading the word beauty.
Alright, so I guess kind of like when it says what wealth the show to me had brought, that's the only thing it talks about. I would just quote that.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess you just say define beauty with, pretty flowers and sparkling waters and stuff like that.
Yes. With flowers. Some water. And the wind, right?
Okay.
And then quote it?
No. What's the next part?
Of this one?
What's the next question?
What does the speaker find beautiful about the daffodils? Daffodils.
Okay, so you have to go back and find out. I think the way that they swayed and danced.
All flowers do that, though. The stupid foxtails.
These looked particularly. This was like a huge display of them, like 10,000 of them on a hill.
I see. Okay, that'd be cool though. They kind of look like the spinning star flowers.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
They better not be. They stretch a never-ending line along the margin of the bay. 10,000 I saw. 10,000 saw a glance, tossing their heads in sprightly dance. But they outdid the sparkling waves in glee. They flash upon the inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude. And then my heart will fill with pleasure fills. So they stretch a never-ending line.
Okay, let's see. So, a host of golden daffodils beside the lake, beneath the trees, moving in the breeze.
Sense another dust level coming, by the way. I get this power in spring and summer where I can sense dust levels coming. And almost every time I've been accurate. It's probably because I summoned them.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, that's basically how he describes it. Hear that damn dog over there, wherever it is?
The Grizzly Yard?
No, it's that way. Bark, 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 bark. Just constant. Whenever you want to talk about our animals, it's like, okay, so they howl like 3 times a day, maybe. For like a minute. They don't do that.
And yeah.
Even during shepherding season, they don't bark that much. It's ridiculous. I don't even know how. It doesn't even sound like it's breathing in between barks.
You have to quit the healer. It's like you see a car going vroom vroom by, and then you see a dust devil chasing it.
No kidding.
All right, I said endless 10,000 dancing sprightly. They outdid waves, flashed to inward eye in bliss of solitude.
Okay, I think you put it in the wrong area.
I put it right here.
Yeah, you're supposed to put it down here. So I'm just gonna go like this, and I'm gonna go. That's supposed to be here.
Ah, it's like the old time copy and paste. In the context of the poem, how does loneliness affect mood? Isn't loneliness is mood? What? Because you're never alone, truly. What experiences might be easier to appreciate while alone, and what is that the case?
And why is that the case, right?
Yes. How is that the case?
You said, what is that the case? All right, so in the context of the poem, how does loneliness affect mood? Let's see. In vacant or pensive mood. Loneliness can make you vacant and pensive.
Loneliness can make you what?
Pensive.
Pensive?
B-E-N.
B?
No, P-E-N. You had it right.
Oh. P-E-N.
S-I.
S-I.
V-E.
V-E.
And what else? What did it say? Pensive.
Where did you see it?
And vacant.
Pensive and vacant. And then, your experiences might be easier to appreciate while alone. And why is that the case? And what is that the case? Watching flowers dance.
Or what other ones? Watching a herd of horses, watching wild animals, because then you're not likely to be distracted and make noise and scare them all.
Watching wild animals. Because you won't make noise. And scare them off, right?
Yeah.
Or get eaten if you're a lion.
Yeah, that's true. But you're just watching them carefully. Okay, so how much time do we have on there? Do you know?
20 minutes in.
Okay, perfect. So now this is just continuing on capitalization of names and titles of persons.
I've been good at it.
I know. So just go ahead and do that.
All right. Capitalize a person's name in initials. Do I go to this one then? Underline the correct word.
Well, read all the examples if you need to, and then, yeah.
Yes. Underline the correct letter in parentheses. Please come bowling with me and my uncle. And my uppercase uncle, right?
I don't know. Let's see.
Because it's a title.
So capitalize would show family relationships when they're used. Yes, you're right. Aunt. It was capitalized.
But since it's a guy, it doesn't have to be.
It has a name.
Yes. Mr. and Mrs. Nelson Burnton enjoyed the sport of bowling.
And this is not correct because it doesn't have a name. It's just aunt, right?
So,
or uncle. Please come
Yeah.
bowling with me and my uncle. Yeah. So if there's a name with it, then yes.
okay. Bowling is popular with the
Watch for rubbing your
entire.
nose, okay?
Huh?
Watch for rubbing your nose, okay?
Bowling is popular with the entire Burton family. B in lowercase, right? Nelson Burton, Sir, was a champion during the sport's golden age. It must have been a horrible time then. All right. We want this on the clipboard because we don't want a dust devil coming by and picking it up.
Especially after all the work you've done.
His son, Nelson Jr.
Read the whole thing first because you don't know if it's going to say his son and you didn't know if there was going to be a name.
Oh, I did. That's all. His son, Nelson Jr. has an instructional segment on a network sports show. The Webbers of St. Louis are famous bowlers. Lowercase, right?
It's a capital.
Okay.
Because it's a name.
Pete Weber, SR. Lowercase?
No.
Is a champion bowler and author. Mr.
Okay, you do those. I'm going to go see if I can find other locations for streaming.
Okay, that has internet.
Yes. Well, I don't know if it will have internet or not, but it should because it should be pretty close here.
Okay. Son. Anyone here? No. Thank you.
So I'm trying to find places that maybe won't have so much pollen.
Yeah.
I found places. I just have to find something to put down on the ground so we can sit.
Okay.
That's the problem. We have a really nice, comfy area here. It's like this is why we suffer in such a small space because we have such a large area outside.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, how's it going?
Whole page done.
All right. Yeah, I thought you had this nail. This pretty easy.
Everything's uppercase.
Basically.
Nah.
Did you finish it?
No, I am. Oh, wait. I think I'm done.
Well, you have to do all of these, so.
Oh, I'm on lesson 2 yet. Add more.
Okay.
no, that's lowercase because there's no name.
Same thing with und. But Uncle Brady has a name.
Yes. Okay, so that's the. I thought lawn tennis. I thought it said law Tetris. Law Tetris. Done. Exercise 1's done.
Okay, so in exercise 2, we have to draw 3 lines under each letter that should be capitalized. So you get to correct papers again. You have to finish this page at least. What are we doing on time?
30 minutes.
Okay.
Can I go to 40?
You can go to 45.
Okay.
Lines under things that should be capitalized.
No, that's already done.
All of them?
Yep. Too easy.
What?
Don't even need this paper. This pencil. Excuse your language.
Alright, well, so just go over those. And,
I'm so good.
You're pretty good at that anyway, so.
1 second. Hold my bottle. I wonder if he copied some other kid's paper.
I don't think so. I think it's just right from the book there. And it's like, I don't know what these aren't done, but. Alright, just move on. Just do the same thing you have been doing on. Let me put this under these other lessons. It's so stupid. But you're grasping it. I'm not worried about it. You know what you're doing. So
It's
anyway.
easy. The United States of America. Oh yeah, it's lowercase. North.
Nope, it's
No.
the last lowercase frontier.
Okay. Oh, that's weird. The West Coast. Imperial Valley. Maybe this one to find my notes.
Okay. Alright, in the meantime, we will continue with this. Our nation's highest temperature, 134 degrees, recorded in Death Valley in southwest California. In the meantime, I guess just enjoy the pond and the birds.
I'm here. Did you help me with some of this, Mom?
Yeah. Read it over. Make sure that I did it properly.
Okay, sounds good, Mama.
You're a sweet boy.
Mwah.
Nope. R. Capitalization is part of the whole thing.
Okay.
I think the Gulf Coast Plain, since it's a location, a geographical location, I think those are all capitalized as well.
Okay.
I had to think about it for a little bit. That wasn't really sure. Good job, though.
Thank you. Everything's looking right?
It looks like it.
Alright, I have a little bit more left. And then exercise 2, which is not so cool. I'm all done for me.
Okay.
You know, like, exercise 2 and everything is already done.
That's really weird. That's fine, because that's what they want you to do, these essays. Maybe that's why.
Maybe. Jeez.
New Orleans.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Enjoys warm weather while the north endures cold winters.
Farther to the east and the south of Louisiana, Florida, it's especially popular during winter months.
Yeah.
Historic Georgia, north of Florida, is an industrial giant in the south. A sand dune at Kitty Hawk.
North. Nope.
North? Is
Because
that
it's a
case?
state.
Okay. Not like the direction?
No.
North
Carolina.
Carolina. It's the site of the Wright brothers' first site. Plate.
Cool. So when it is just the direction, you don't capitalize it?
No, I did not.
You're not supposed to.
I don't think so.
Okay, what are we doing on time here?
40 minutes.
I think we literally only have one more of these things to do. Do you think we can do it?
Maybe.
Let's see. So capitalize the names of clubs, organizations, businesses, institutions, and political parties.
Oh, what?
Oh, this one you have to do some writing. I don't know. I guess just start it. I don't know if we'll be able to finish it.
My father used to watch Jack Benny show. We bought our car from the Ford Motor
They should be capitalized. Make sure it looks like you know they're capitalized.
Okay. Play D. Mayfield High School. Take wrench.
Ooh, there's a lot. No, there's a lot. So just finish the top section and just do this part. Or is there is that?
That's not it.
Oh, it's
That's
just
just an example.
It's just an example. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's just go as far as we can. I don't know. Maybe get down to number 15.
15. Okay.
Or 16. Is there a line at 16? No, it's just the line for writing, huh?
Let's get down to 15.
Okay.
The Battle of Gettysburg. The battle. Which one's up?
Battle, and then Gettysburg, but not of. That's fine. You're right.
Of.
And then big G.
Gettysburg. I heard a musician playing in a Central Park.
Mm-hmm.
Pork. Phoenix Lights.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Gazette.
Crispy. Crunch cereal. Never even heard of it. The dinosaurs lived in the Mesozoic.
Capital E.
Era. 90 World War II.
World War II.
World War II. Alfonso's family hosted a big picnic on the 4th of July.
4th of July.
4th.
There's not been a correct one yet, huh?
No, it's not gonna be. Do you have to work this Saturday? Let's plant a tree in the honor of
Arbor Day.
Arbor Day. I was moved to tears reading the diary of Anne Frank.
The diary, the whole thing. Yep. That was a good one.
It was. I finished it with my student, before the other students did, in the winter.
You had nice brony, like having your own pond. Look at he just went, look at he rolled.
Aww.
He went and got in the water, he rolled in the water, and I was rolling on dirt.
Good boy, Ferroni. I'm at 15. Winter month.
Okay. All right, so that's it for ELA for today. Because, yeah, there's like several more here, so go ahead and end that live stream, and we'll see you for the next class.
Oh, wait,
later
it's
on.
almost 45. Cool. 7, 8, 9. End.